At this point, we have set up our preferences and had a brief overview of Xcode. It's now time to compile and run our first application. But before we do, let's quickly go over the template code that Xcode has provided for us. At the very top, you will see an import statement. This tells the compiler to include the foundation framework in our application. This just means that we will have access to all the classes and their methods that are included in this framework. The greater than and less than symbols that are surrounding the words foundation H inform the compiler that it should look to the system for this file. If it were surrounded by double quotes, the compiler would know to look inside our application instead. You will see more on this in later videos. The next line is the main function. You will learn in a later video how Objective-C is an extension of C. In all C programs, it is the main function that is called when the application launches. The NSAutoRelease pool is a memory management construct within Objective-C. This will be covered in more detail in the memory management video. Next, we have a comment. There are two ways to create comments in Objective-C. This is the first one, 2 forward slashes. We can put them anywhere on a line and it will comment out everything to its right. This is called a single line comment. A multi-line comment has a forward slash followed by an asterisk. To end the comment is the exact opposite, an asterisk followed by 1 forward slash. And I'll go ahead and paste one of those in right now. And that's what a multi-line comment looks like. Okay, so enough on comments. Let's go ahead and delete all the comment lines out. And we're going to look at the NSLog statement. The NSLog statement is similar to a printf statement in regular C. The difference is it prints out some information about the application itself, and it puts a timestamp on it. If we were to build and run this application right now, the only thing that would happen is it would print out hello world to the console. So let's go ahead and do that. There are two ways you can build and run. The first is to click the Build and Run button in the toolbar. You can also go to the Build under the main menu and click Build and Run. And you can see that the shortcut for this is Command Return. So I'll go ahead and click it from here. And if you look at the bottom right, it'll show you what the progress is, where we are. And on the left-hand side, it tells what's happening in the debugger. So it says that it ended normally. Let's go ahead and click on the debugger in the top left-hand corner. And we'll see that down here in our console, the words Hello World were printed out. Let's click back on the project. I know it's not terribly exciting to print out Hello World to the console, but we did just build and run an application, and it worked. Now NSLog has a lot of functionality to it, so much so that there's an entire video devoted to it later on in this training.